Okay, let us solve the next question. If f equals to x plus y plus 1 into I plus j minus y into k, then we have to find f into curl of f. First, let us find the curl of f. So here f equals to x plus y plus 1. Let me call it as f1. Okay, so f1 as x plus y plus 1, right? And here f2 is given. So let us look at the coefficient of j, that is 1. So let me call it as f2. And look at the coefficient of k, that is minus y. Let me call that as f3. Now we need to calculate the curl of f. So what is the curl of f here? So curl of f, so that is equal to, so the formula, so it is I j k, and dou by dou x, dou by dou y, and dou by dou z, and here it is f1, f2, and f3, right? So here what is this? This is nothing but I into, so we need to delete the corresponding row and column, and we need to consider the determinant of this. What is that? It is dou f3 by dou y minus dou f2 by dou z. Okay, so minus j into, delete the corresponding column and row. We need to consider the determinant of the remaining thing. It is dou f3 by dou x minus dou f1 by dou z. So plus k into, you delete the corresponding row and column, and we need to consider the determinant. So dou f2 by dou x minus dou f1 by dou y. So now let us calculate the partial differentiation of f3 with respect to y. So it is minus 1, right? Minus, let us calculate the partial differentiation of f2 with respect to z, which is 0. So minus j into, let us calculate the partial differentiation of f3 with respect to x, that is 0. Minus, let us calculate the partial differentiation of f1 with respect to z. So x and y are constant, and the partial differentiation of that is 0. Plus k into, let us calculate the partial differentiation of f2 with respect to x, which is 0. Minus the partial difference, and let us calculate the partial differentiation of f1 with respect to y. So here x and z are constant, so it is 1. Okay, so the curl of f is minus I, here it is 0, and minus k, so which is nothing but minus I minus k. So this is the curl of f. Now let us calculate f into curl of f. So f into curl of f, right? We have to calculate the dot product of these two. So what is f? Here it is x plus y plus 1 into I plus 1 into j minus y into k, right? This is your f. We have to calculate the dot product of, so minus I minus k, right? Yeah. Now while calculating the dot product, we need to multiply the coefficient of I first. Here the coefficient of I is x plus y plus 1, and here the coefficient of I is minus 1, right? Plus, let us multiply the coefficient of j. Here the coefficient of j is 1, here the coefficient of j is 0, right? Plus, here the coefficient of k is minus y, and here the coefficient of k is minus 1, right? What happens here? It is minus, we need to multiply minus x minus y minus 1 plus 0, and minus into minus plus y. So plus y minus y will get cancelled, so it is minus x minus 1.